Hello friend, I am Naval. You are watching Code with Naval. Welcome to Java series part 71. In the last video we saw deadlock. In this video we are going to discuss about inter-thread communication. So let's first understand what is the inter-thread communication. Inter-thread communication allowing synchronized thread to communicate with each other. Here one thread depend on other thread internally, or we can say one thread waiting for other thread notification. For inter-thread communication method, we are using this method for inter-thread communication. Wait, notify and notify all. Okay, let's see one by one. The wait method pause execution and release the lock and wait until either another thread invoke the notify method or notify all method. For waiting for wake upping one single thread, here we have a notify method. Okay, it's notify only one waiting thread, and notify all method it's notify all waiting thread. Okay, let's consider here we have a single waiting thread, then we can simply call a notify method. And if we have a multiple waiting thread and we want to wake up all those thread, then we can simply call a notify all method. Okay, so let's open Eclipse and let's see the practically. I will simply create here one class and I'll give this class name part 71. Okay, and here we can simply perform one example, bank account example. Okay, let's create here class and I'll create one class bank account. Okay, this we have this class, and here we perform two operations. One is the withdraw amount and second one is the deposit amount. Okay, before that we need to create a one instance variable, amount variable, and we are simply store 1000 default value here. Okay, 1000, and then we are simply create a first method public synchronize. Okay, here synchronize, here we need to create a synchronized method because both method holding a single object. Okay, we will see that synchronize void, and the first method is a withdraw amount. Okay, withdraw amount, and here we pass simply amount int amount. Okay, and here we need to check first if amount is sufficient or not. If amount is not sufficient, then this method wait until and unless someone not deposit amount. Okay, that's why I'll simply call here if this dot amount, okay, this dot amount should be less than, okay, let's see this amount. Okay, this amount is greater than this amount, then this condition will be executed, and we are simply type here, we are simply put here statement amount is a less, okay, amount is a less, and simply call wait method. Okay, let's call here wait method, and we need to add this wait method inside a try catch block. Once this wait method some other method notify, then this will be complete execute. Okay, then this statement print amount withdraw successfully. Okay, let's add here amount withdraw success. Okay, amount withdraw success. Then here we create this withdraw amount method. Now let's create one more method. I will simply create here this deposit amount method, public synchronize. Okay, let's create here public synchronize void deposit amount. Okay, deposit amount, and here also we need to pass amount. Okay, I'll simply create here int amount, and this amount should be updated in a main amount. Okay, how can we do that? We are simply call this dot amount plus equal to this amount. Okay, this amount, let's say here we simply update, and once we update this amount, once we deposit this amount, then we can notify. Simply we can call notify. Let's call this notify. Here you can see here we simply create two method. First one is the withdraw method. When some customer want to withdraw amount, then first check if their account amount is sufficient or not. If amount is not sufficient, then message get amount is less, and this operation go in a waiting state. Okay, this execution go in a waiting state. Then someone deposit amount. Okay, someone deposit amount, then this waiting state notify, and this will be resume and continue execution. Okay, let's create a main method in our main class. Okay, I'll simply create here main method, and let's create this class object because we are using a common object for both thread. Okay, let's I'll simply give BA equal to new bank account. Okay, now let's create here two. I'll simply create a two thread. First thread for a withdraw amount and second thread for a deposit amount. Okay, let's create a thread T1 equal to new thread. T1 equal to new, and here we simply use a anonymous class. Okay, we already saw how can we create anonymous class. Now let's here simply override this run method. Okay, public void run method. Okay, and inside the run method we will simply call this first thread for a withdraw amount. Okay, let's call this withdraw amount by using this BA object. Okay, let's BA dot withdraw amount. Okay, you can see here we have a method withdraw amount, and here we pass simply one. Okay, this amount. Now this amount is greater than this amount. Now this condition is satisfied, and here we get a message amount is less, and this method go in a waiting state. Okay, then we need to create a one more thread. Okay, I'll simply copy this thread and let's paste this thread and change here T1 to T2, and here simply instead of withdraw amount I'll simply call deposit amount. Okay, and here we simply deposit 1000. Okay, 1000. Let's save this. Here you can see, now here you can see first we create a first thread performing operation withdraw amount. Okay, then second thread performing operation deposit amount. Now let's start this both thread. Okay, T1 dot start and then T2 dot start. Okay, let's see here T2 dot start. Okay, here we simply start this both thread, and let's call here I'll simply here also add one statement. Okay, amount deposit. Okay, amount deposit. Let's save and run this program, and here you can see, let's wait for launching. Here you can see first we got amount less. Okay, first here we got amount less, then this go in a waiting state, then second thread get chance. Okay, second thread get chance, second thread start executing, then second thread call this deposit amount method. Okay, and simply update this amount, then this statement print amount deposited, and this simply notify this wait method, and this wait method simply resume execution. Okay, initially it's a pause execution. Okay, when this wait method get notification, this will resume execution and it will start continue execution. So here we saw simply how can we use a notify method, notify wait and notify method. The same way here use for a notify all. Here we have a single wait method. Okay, here we have a single waiting thread. If we have a multiple waiting thread, in that scenario we use a notify all method. Okay, for this video that's it. We will see next topic in the next video. Till that, bye bye.